This is a tutorial for creating screencasts using Screencast-O-Matic. Begin by going to the Screencast-O-Matic website. Here we are on the home page. You can get a paid version of Screencast-O-Matic, but I've been using the free version successfully for many years. You can begin recording immediately just by pressing the Start Recording button, and you create your first screencast that way. However, I recommend that you actually download the Screencast-O-Matic software to your computer. To do this, you'll need to sign up. So click here on the Sign Up button, enter an email address, click this box if desired, and then sign up. Once you complete your registration, click on the Download Install button to download the application to your computer. I'm going to switch to another website to continue the demo. Notice that I have the Screencast-O-Matic icon here on my dock. I'll click that to open the application. When this little window appears, select Use Free Recorder. This opens a recording window. You should see some little green bars showing up here. This indicates that the microphone is picking up sound. Click this little arrow here to choose a microphone preference. I generally just use a built-in microphone, but you can certainly plug in an external microphone if you prefer. You can choose an exact size here, but you can also just grab a corner of the recording window and resize it to whatever size you want. That way. Here you can notice that there is a limit, a 15-minute limit for the free recording version. But that shouldn't be a problem. I recommend that your videos are 30 minutes or shorter in length whenever possible. And if you have a lot longer content, I recommend breaking up the content into several shorter videos. Screencast-O-Matic allows you to do screen recordings, which are capturing just whatever's on your screen, like this one is here. You can also do a webcam recording using the computer's built-in camera to record you, kind of a talking head video. You can also do both at the same time. So if when you click on both, you're still recording the screen, but then you get this extra little overlay window here. So if I had this enabled, my head would be showing up here, and you can drag this around. And notice that it's kind of translucent, so you can still see the screen behind it while your head is being recorded here. So I'm going to switch back to screen only. You can also click on the preferences box for some additional setting adjustments. I generally just use the default settings. Once your settings are complete, click on this little X here to close the box. You can grab this arrow box in the center of the screen here and drag your recording box around if you need to. So sometimes I might want to include the URL and even the tabs as part of my recording, if that's essential to the tutorial. Other times I bring my recording box down below those. You can click on this little gear icon at any point to reopen the settings box. When you're ready, click the red record button. Screencast-O-Matic gives you a countdown, and now it begins recording both the screen and the audio, my voice narrating whatever's on the screen. I can scroll down here, for example, and demonstrate this Brain Pop Educators area. At any point, I can hit the pause button, and then when I'm ready, I can click the record button again, and I get a countdown again. So I can continue recording at this point. Pause it there. This arrow here allows you to preview what you've recorded. If you do not want to save this recording, you click the trash can, and that'll delete everything and start you over again. When you're finished, you click the Done selection. Then you get this little window here with some options. So you can save this recording as a video file to your computer. You can upload to Screencast-O-Matic, or you can upload to YouTube. Generally, this is what I do. So I select that and get this YouTube preferences or selection. So I've previously connected my account, my Screencast-O-Matic account, to my YouTube account. I can click here to title the recording and to give it a description. I've already previously set the privacy to public and the category to education. When I'm satisfied with these items, I click publish, and this begins to publish the video to YouTube. So depending on the length of the video, this takes a few seconds to several minutes. I can stop this if I change my mind. Once it finishes, I get some additional options here. I can click done and just close this, or I can open upload. If I do that, it opens my video in YouTube. Notice that it's being processed. So again, depending on the length of the video, this can take up to several minutes. But even while it's being processed, I can click on the share button here, and I have a unique URL to link to this video. And already I also have a unique embed code if I want to embed this in a website or Schoology or something like that. These will work, and as soon as the video is processed, people will be able to view it. But I bet if I refresh this, yep, there it is. Since it was a short video,
and now it begins recording.
It's ready to go. There are many screencast applications, so why do I use Screencast-O-Matic? Well, it's free. I like that it's easy to pause and restart. I like the countdown feature, and I like the yellow halo that follows my cursor around the screen, which makes it easier for my viewers to follow my movements around the screen. Here are a few final tips. I'd suggest you write a script. I find that it's worth the time to write a script so that my recording goes smoother. Other times, I make it a question by email that is much easier to answer with a video demo than trying to explain in words. In this case, I will often do a quick screencast on the fly with no script. In addition to screencasting a website content, you can also screencast a slideshow presentation narrating over your slides. And finally, remember that YouTube is public. While I use YouTube to house my videos 99% of the time, if I'm demoing anything that contains private information, I will not upload to YouTube. And I'm also careful not to give out login information. If I'm demoing how to log into one of our school websites, for example, I do not record the actual login information.